everybody, this is Dr. Alexis from AZ Dance Medicine Specialist. I'm so excited that you've decided to start on the DancemED Certification program. It's an awesome program. I'm super excited about it. There's so many great things, and so we're just going to talk very briefly in this overview video about how the program's laid out and what you can expect to learn. So let's go ahead and just dive in. So here's the course outline. Aside from the certification, you'll see the 8 courses that we're going to cover, which are Anatomy and Kinesiology That Matters, your fundamental movement analysis for dance, how you can perform a functional assessment for your dancers, principles of dance conditioning, return to dance standards, understanding pain in dance, the truth behind dance injuries, and then bringing it all together through integration and putting it into action through execution. So, why is the certification important and what can you expect to get from it? It can help you level up your knowledge of relevant health and wellness concepts as they relate to dance. I put relevant in here because I'm so passionate about making sure that AZ DancemED and me as its owner really drills down and gives you the information that you need to know that you can immediately apply to your students to start helping them perform better. We really just cut right to the chase and give you exactly the things that work the best, the things that you need to know that are the most important, all the priorities in terms of helping you level up your knowledge to help your dancers do better. That's the most important point. We also focus on improving your observational and communication skills by giving you the opportunity to provide better and more specific feedback to help your students perform better. We also focus on mastering the skill of recommending the most effective conditioning activities for your dancers based on assessment, and we teach you how to assess. We also give you the skills to just make better and faster choices regarding the management of dance injuries, again, to help your dancers perform better, to help them return to dance after an injury, and to just keep them safer and performing their best overall. So those are the basic things that we really hope come across in the certification program, and it's basically why it was created, to really just level up all of your skills in terms of teaching and working with your dancers, and it's regardless of level, regardless of age, regardless of dance style. You can apply these concepts to anyone that you're working with in a dance perspective. Okay, I want you to get used to seeing this goal image. There's one in the beginning of every module because I want us to all be on the same page with what the point of the material is and what you expect to learn. So the goal for the overall certification program is that the information is always easy to understand. Immediate integration. You can go right to your dancers like tomorrow after you finish the first module that you choose and immediately start applying some of the information to help you see your dancers in a different way, to be able to give them better feedback, to help your dancers execute an exercise better, or to just help maximize their performance. But we want you to be able to start immediately because the concepts are so simple and because you understand them. And then at the end, we just want you to get results. We want you to see how easy it is to improve the performance of your dancers. So that's the overall goal of the entire certification program. And next, we're just going to go over a very brief description of what each module is and how it's designed to help you out. So for Anatomy and Kinesiology That Matters, we're focusing on identifying the common dysfunctional structures. We've narrowed it down to about 12 of the top muscles or areas that kind of break down and cause most issues in dancers. We identify those areas and then we tell you or show you what it looks like when you're in the studio, or what the dancer's performance will look like when that muscle or when that area is breaking down. For example, your glute max or the glute max of your dancer is not going to raise its hand and say, hey, Miss or Mr. So-and-so, I'm not working right and I'm going to hold the dancer back. No, it doesn't happen like that. So we're also going to tell you when certain muscles aren't performing their best, what does that look like in terms of your dancer's performance? So you can have a better clue as to how to help them. Next is fundamental movement analysis, which is where we break down some basic and a couple of complex dance movements by movement principle and by structure. So you can have a better understanding of the components that go into some of the basic movements and basic positions from dance, and have a different type of eye to be able to figure out what the problem is to help your dancer do it better. Next comes functional assessment for dance. So we'll teach you just a couple of simple activities so that you can easily identify if there's any little dysfunction that can hold your dancer back from their progress and from them performing their best. After that, we've got your principles of dance conditioning. That's probably one of the things that you are the most excited to learn about. So we're going to give you lots of different exercises and activities and how you can think about them or consider them to prepare dance movements for performance and improve your dancer's overall technique. Returning to dance standards is going to help you either conceptualize or hopefully even implement a little bit more of a system into your dance environment, whether it's a studio or a dance company, but help you develop a system for knowing when it's safe to return your dancer to the studio or to the stage following injury. So we'll give you some simple and consistent methods for determining whether or not returning to dance is safe, and how you can safely progress dancers along the way, ushering them towards full participation without difficulty, without compensation, and overall minimizing their risk for injuring themselves again. Next, we'll cover understanding pain in dance, where we'll define pain, talking about ways to improve communication regarding pain, and how pain can indicate how well your dancer is recovering from injury. So again, you can make better decisions on what is safe for them to do as they're going through an injury experience. The truth behind common dance injuries is one of the most popular topics that we get asked about at AZ DancemED. So we're going to tell you the truth about common dance injuries, understanding those movement patterns and movement dysfunctions that usually relate or result in those injuries. We're going to talk about misdiagnoses and then kind of tie it back into things that you can do to educate your dancers better and help maximize their performance so it decreases their risk of acquiring those injuries. So within each of those modules, here's what you're going to find. There's going to be a guided review video, very similar to the one that I'm doing right now, just to help give an overview of the information that's being presented. There's a copy of each presentation, so you'll have a written copy that you can jot all your notes on to help you better understand the material. A lot of the modules have additional resources to help you learn that module's content. So extra reference charts, extra exercise flow sheets, extra videos that go into a little bit more of an explanation of a certain concept that was covered in the module itself. And in terms of how the program goes and its perks, here are just a couple of things to keep in mind. You can work through the program at your own pace. You don't have to necessarily go in the order that the modules are presented. There's no timeline for certification. You can work through the program at your own pace, so you can, go through everyone once a day, once a week, or whatever fits best into your schedule. You're more than welcome to work at your own pace. You can join me during my office hour sessions for extra questions. So if you refer to our social media, anytime I open the office hours, they will more than likely be on a Monday evening for about an hour. Again, social media will post the specific dates and times, and you'll be able to join me for a Zoom session to ask any questions about the modules. You can talk about specific dancers that you might be struggling with to help bridge the connection or bridge the gap between what we're talking about in the module and your individual dancer. I'll help guide you through that. You can connect with other people going through the certification program during those Zoom sessions. You can chat with other colleagues in the private Facebook group that you'll be added to as you move through the certification program, and all the Zoom sessions will be recorded and uploaded to the Facebook group as well. So if you miss one of the Zoom sessions, one of our office hour sessions, it'll be in the Facebook group and you can go back and look at it again at any time. In terms of perks, after you complete your certification, you'll be eligible for discounts on any other AZ DancemED offerings. So whether it's our apparel, other training opportunities, one-on-one coaching, seminars and workshops for having us come to your studio and work with your students. There's discounts available for all of that as a certified member or as a certified participant in our program. Again, there's discounts on one-to-one coaching. And you're also eligible to start on an apprenticeship program for anybody who might be interested becoming part of the AZ DancemED team. So we are looking for instructors to help with teaching of all of our live workshops across the country. We're also looking for clinicians to help us expand into our upcoming clinics in other cities. So if you're interested in working in our Phoenix office or any of our upcoming locations, definitely reach out and let us know because this will be the initial step in taking or working through that process to become part of the AZDM team. So if that's an interest of yours, just let us know. All right, guys, so if you're ready, go ahead and dive in, start on the modules, and I'll hopefully see you during one of our office hour sessions, or maybe we'll bump into each other during some time on the Facebook group or in the Facebook group, and message me if you have any questions or concerns. My email is dralexis@azdancemed.com. I really hope you enjoy working through the modules and learning all this content. I really enjoyed putting it together for you, and I truly, truly think it is going to be a pivotal learning opportunity and growth opportunity for you and for all of your dancers. So go ahead and dive in, and I'll talk to you guys on the next module.